straight to the dome. They would prescribe laxatives for chickenpox, which seems kind of wacky. So before chickenpox vaccinations become available in the U.S., I didn't realize it was that late.
I know. I thought it was a little bit later.
1995. Wow, that's kind of fucked up when you think about it. But they used this, and they would give laxatives. Ideally a dose of castor oil, and the idea was that you would purge the body of the infectious disease, which obviously doesn't do anything other than make you fucking itchy and shitting all over yourself, which seems like an awful idea. I mean, it really doesn't seem. Again, you're the medical expert, not me, but I don't think laxatives would do a lot for chickenpox.
Nothing touches nothing with that.
Well, to go farther, a common prescription was strychnine for constipation. So if you couldn't do the deal, if you couldn't drop the deuce, right? There you go, strychnine. Again, all this stuff, if you haven't figured out, is quite poisonous. It's quite horrible for you. Right? Strychnine is very poisonous. So even a tiny dose of strychnine can lead to you becoming convulsive. So it is super duper poisonous. But again, they would use it, and they would mix it. They would mix it with opium and turpentine, or those were also recommendations for constipation. Opium and turpentine, which again seems kind of, I don't know, it seems kind of not like a great mixture of stuff. And then you would mix that with figs and apples, and you would drink coffee with your opium, turpentine, and strychnine. So chloroform for hiccups, that seems like a good one. Inhaling smoke for asthma. So there was this big thing with smoke, I guess. Everyone just loved doing the smoke thing, but this seems kind of wacky. Inhaling smoke. And it just kind of goes on. Bloodletting, we're back to bloodletting. Cold douches for insomnia. Kind of weird. Leeches for earaches. That's a good one, too. We could do leeches for earaches.
Cocaine for alcohol.
So cocaine was used a bunch in a lot of stuff that I didn't realize kind of way back then. But it was like this thing where they would use cocaine to basically solve opium issues and all kinds of other weird, kind of wacky, just weird, strange things that they would use for that. But cocaine was common. Opium was common. All that stuff that we kind of look at now and we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Right? A lot of that stuff was super duper common. That's strange. So that's kind of quite a bit of kind of weird medicine. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Would you prescribe any of that to your patients nowadays?
I probably would.
Would you?
Because everybody's fucking crazy now.
What do you think about bloodletting for COVID-19? Or maybe
since COVID-19 is like a respiratory issue, I think I just blow smoke.
Maybe you could do. Yeah, I was gonna say you could do the tobacco smoke enema for COVID-19.
This is the treatment for COVID.
That might work pretty good. Who knows?
You know, like the COVID swab thing. Have everyone line up. Okay, have your asses ready for the tobacco enema.
Well, I for one will say this: that I'm thankful for modern medicine. Mm-hmm. I'm super thankful that we've kind of grown and we have kind of found our way, I think, in some of these things. But we just, like, I don't know, I think maybe imagine 100 years from now looking back on some of the stuff that we're doing and going,
I know,
people looking back and going, what the fuck were they thinking? They're insane. Well, I think that's it. What do you think? You want to wrap it up for today?
Yeah. That was interesting.
That was pretty good. I think I think there's more macabre medicine that we'll probably have to dive into, but I think that's good for today. I think that's enough. I think that's enough smoke enemas for today. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna go get I'm gonna go to like a really hipster part of town, and I'm gonna get like a really cool little space, and I'm gonna start doing tobacco smoke enemas and charge like $700 a visit, and it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring back tobacco smoke enemas. I think
you never know. Give it what, 10 more years.
I think you could do like a month-over-month subscription program. $40, $40 a month, and you get one tobacco smoke enema a week, and it cures everything. It's awesome.
It's going to take the place of hookah.
It sounds like, yeah, everyone would just be sitting there with tubes up their butt and like a hookah lounge. I think it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Have you had a really fucking scary experience? Have you seen a ghost? Have you been on a macabre adventure? Would you like to share it on air? Would you like for us to tell that story? Or you just have something horrid that you would like for us to talk about? Head over to palehorsemediaco.com. Use the contact form to let us know all about it. Make sure that you subscribe. New episodes come out every single Friday. We look forward to continuing this creepy, crawly, morbid, macabre, and grotesque adventure with you, the listener. We love you, and we will see you soon. Thank you for joining us today on our trip into the dark. We hope that you join us again next week for all things horror, all things macabre, all things grotesque, here on Really Fucking Scary Stories.